Welcome to another episode of Stogie from the Road in a rest area in Missouri. I'm gonna have to shout at you guys because from a video recording standpoint, it's pretty much the perfect storm right now. The only place I can get, I guess, a decent shot and some decent light. This is beautiful sunset right here, accompanied by a reefer and road noise. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'll try to speak up. So, if you guys remember about a month or so ago, I did a video about Ferris truck stop. And, sorry, Bonnie again. Shocker. I did a video about Ferris truck stop. And then I posted the other day a picture of the truck stop being torn down. Well, guys, today, I'm here. Guys, I drove by it today. Right? Just on my way here, and I can see it from the road. And it's hard to explain the feeling you get when you see something that means a lot to you, and it means a lot to the industry that you belong to, and you time it perfectly right when you see the crane ripping the building apart. And that's what I saw today. And I drove back, I just kept going. I was actually gonna pull over and take some pictures and kind of shed some more light on it. And I wanted to remember it the way it was when I experienced it last week. So, let me get to the point, because I could go on and on forever about this. There's a saying, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. There's also a saying I heard recently, the only way for evil to prevail is for strong men to stand and do nothing. So, I called Pilot and Flying J today. And I just wanted my voice to be heard. And I wanted clarity on why. You know, why would you do something like this? And it's not, I get why they did it. The family sold the business. Business is business. But why would you tear down this place and not keep the restaurant? And not keep it the way it is traditionally? You know, and I know the answer to it, but I'm still going to ask anyway. So I get this, I call, and it's just every step of this phone call fell in conjunction with the sign of the times, the way things are, to where it's not personal anymore. There's nothing personal anymore. You don't call somebody out of the blue, you gotta text them first. You don't just show up at somebody's house and say hi, you gotta call or text first. And when you call a place to say, what's going on here, the first thing you get is an automated response. And then you press pound for a representative. And then you go through a series of prompts on why you're calling. And then you get this girl on the phone, and I introduced myself, and I was respectful, and I wasn't like confrontational or anything. I just said, look, I've got a YouTube channel. I've got a couple few people that watch my videos, and you know, based upon the tenor of what's going on via social networking, there's a large outcry of veteran truckers and current truckers. They're not happy about this. About you guys, that's fine, you guys purchased the place, but why would you completely change the dynamic of an iconic spot? I asked her, I said, why? What is going on with the template for what you guys do for us? You know, we come in one after the other, all day, every day, and it's $500, $600, $700 a semi, and you got them lined out on the road, and it's a steady stream of semi trucks coming through. The amount of money that goes through that place. You know, truck drivers are everything to you. You cease to exist if you didn't have us. So why do you guys come up with a business model that's completely against the grain of what we are? Or what we should be, what we should be. Why do you guys come up with a template and a business model that what you provide in your store is the perfect storm on killing truck drivers? And anything that's healthy is overpriced as you could possibly imagine. You know, they told me that the girl at the restaurant at Ferris, before they tore it down, they said these companies sponsor Pilot, Flying J, and Love's. That's why they get to put their restaurants in there, which is Chester's Chicken, Arby's, Hardee's, and all these places. It's just garbage food. Why don't you support local business, I asked her. Why don't you take a local mom and pop place and build a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant for a driver to come in and be able to harness what he used to have that made this job so endearing? I said, why is everything just a matter of shuffling us in and shuffling us out and giving us a fraction of what we expect for our money? Why do we come in and we get these disingenuous, just horrible people that treat us like freaking dogs? I said, because what you're doing is you're taking the people that truly love what we do. I mean, if I didn't need the money, I would do this for free. But you're taking all these people that are passionate, that are about the preservation of this industry and the preservation of trucking. You're taking all of us, and you're a very large part of why a lot of us leave and choose a different profession, because it affects our health. A lot of us are sick and dying. You know? And I said, and now you guys are suffering for it. Because what you're contributing to this industry and how you're treating your customer base, the good people are going and the bad people are coming in, and that's why you're picking up human waste in the parking lot. That's why people are emptying their garbage right into your parking lot. Because that is, from a symbolic standpoint, that is what you give us, and then that's what you get in return. And it's just, it's spiraling out of control. And you guys are like, you know, some of you people that are not in this industry, I don't expect you to be able to relate. But this is more symbolic than just a one-off chance. There's Facebook pages that are completely geared around truck stops of the past. But it all kind of ties together. You know, you get mega carriers that treat their drivers like crap. You get these multi-store mega truck stops that treat the drivers like crap. Then you get the DOT that just hammers you into the ground and rapes you for money. And then you get drivers, you know, regular civilian drivers. I got it today. I'm passing somebody. I'm governed at a certain speed. I can only pass so much. Guy drives around me and his wife's flipping me the bird. And it's getting old. And it wears on you because it's day after day. You hear waitresses all the time. They get tired and they get worn down from customers yelling at them. You have people that work in a white collar environment. They get tired of the constant pressure. Well, this industry has that same type of thing. Being flipped off and being brake checked and people making you have your life flash before your eyes. And then when you do get human contact, when it's supposed to be a nice, cordial interaction business-wise, it's just this disingenuous, get in and get out, you fucking cattle. And I asked him why. And now I'm going to get to my point. You know what she said? I don't know. Let me get a supervisor. All right. Supervisor gets on the phone 4 minutes and 15 seconds later. And you could tell he was a young kid. And I was forced to go through the cliff notes of what I just said to you to him. And he listened. And he listened. And after I get done speaking, he goes, okay, what's your name again, sir? And I said, my name's Sean Dirksen. He goes, all right, cool. All right, so I documented everything you had to say, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to document that and put that in how did he word it? Put it on call to where we're going to address these situations, and it was just this long, drawn out, canned response. Just this script written response. That was it. Driver calls up and pours his heart out about what's happening, because you guys are a big part of it. And it was just script. Just a script. But you know what? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep talking about this. I'm gonna keep trying to shed light on it. It's not just the truck stops, it's every aspect of what we do. Every single aspect of what we do. It's not about the food, it's about the principle. It's about hopefully someday changing the hearts and minds of people to where truck drivers can find peace in this profession again. And the good drivers will come back and the bad drivers will get pushed out. Where employers won't have to settle for the flip-flop wearing, jammy sporting, mediocre, half-ass excuse for truck drivers that they are. Nobody cares about how many miles you've ran in your career. You are who you're perceived to be. Just like nobody loves that you've got hats and keychains and GPSs and all that stuff at our disposal. What we care about is who you have behind the counter and how you treat us. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling here. This dirty trucker. Just a dirty trucker that all that freight, right? Guys, you had 5 minutes practically of a shortage of toilet paper alone. And the general public was so damn scared that you all were putting up signs on the road and feeding us for 2 weeks. What would happen if it really backfired on you? What would happen if everything all went to shit and all the good drivers quit and all you were left with were the people with their feet on the dashboard and texting and driving and killing families of 4? Do you see how it kind of goes in line? There has to be a good environment for the drivers so the good drivers want to stay so the bad drivers don't take over. That's it. And I don't understand why people don't see it. Anyway, that's my Stogie from the road for you guys. I'll keep doing these videos. I don't know if any of you even watch them. My buddy Dooner said, just talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend. I don't know if people watch these videos. I don't even know if they even matter. But I'm going to keep doing them. Hopefully it helps. Guys, God bless each and every one of you. I hope you're happy, healthy, loving, and living life. And old Bonnie and I will see you on the back hall. Giddy up.